make a bunch of like confetti circles explode out of my mouse.
I've updated the sketch.
Okay, what should we build next?
Okay, here's another 30 ideas for you.
Live on the TV, Bob. That's one small step for...
Summarize this article. Help me practice asking for a raise.
Act as my sleep coach.
What bird is this? Actúa como mi tutor.
Turn my idea into a business plan.
What do you want to create next?
Seen it, but I have to believe that the sun shines behind all the clouds. I still know words of the cutters and shirts, hoping someday that I will be found, but I don't know which way to go. I haven't seen it, but I have to believe that the sun shines behind all the clouds. I still know words of the cutters.
Let's go see the sunset.
The seahorse belongs to the Cygnethidae family.
But I don't know which way to go.
Challenge from a fellow writer. Obstacle 1 kilometer ahead. Automatically changed lane to avoid.
Hey, Junior theme story like this.
to the stage, Drum Show Nagara. Dear ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, dear participants, coaches, judges, organizing committee, it's such an honor and pleasure to stand in front of you right now, to be here with you, to see all these bright minds traveling from all over the world and traveling across a big distance and made it to Baku. I would like to hear the noise of all of our participants. Welcome to Azerbaijan once more again. Dear friends, it's the right time to say thank you to all of our organizing committee, to our judges, mentors, our families. They are supporting all of you. I'm pretty sure that now at this moment they are all very excited. We can send them a big hello. We can use again our hands. We can put our hands together for our families. Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome to the 2025 ICPC World Finals Baku Awards ceremony. Congratulations to the teams and coaches for your hard hard work. And before we proceed to our first honorable speaker, I would like to ask you to silence your mobile devices at that time. Thank you. And now, it's a time for a big round of applause. Please welcome ICPC World Finals Director, Mr. Fuat Hajiev.
So, dear participants, dear guests, dear finalists, dear Ambassador Poshaev, dear government body, dear all, we did it. You remember at the opening ceremony, I announced not just welcome to Azerbaijan, I said welcome home. Now, on behalf of our host, on behalf of your host, on behalf of ADA University, let me announce that you are all finalists, a member of ADA family. Yo! You are winner and members of ADA family. It's a great honor for us. It's a great pleasure for us. Dreams come true. We did it together with you. I'd like to say thank you very much to all organizers, to all volunteers, to all team, no matter ICPC team or host team. We're unique, we're only family. Thank you very much to the family who did it. Thank you very much for our all staff, ICPC staff. Thank you very much for our volunteers. Without volunteers, it was impossible to do it. So, now, I'd like to invite to the stage, without title, just Bill Poucher. Your applauses, please.
Howdy! My goodness. It looks like we've got quite a crowd here today. I can't tell you how exciting this week has been. You know, we always want to have a World Finals that builds on the previous one, and I'm going to just officially declare this as the greatest World Finals that we've ever had. And thank you to our host partners, our sponsors, and all of the folks that have made that happen. It's almost impossible to understand just how committed the ICPC family of volunteers and staff are that come together every year to make the ICPC World Finals live as a memory in everyone's mind for a lifetime, a memory of coming to grandma's house, of experiencing unconditional affection, having to compete a little for attention, and you'll get some attention up here, but what, you know, and to do that, again, requires folks who want to live together, they want to see their neighbors thrive, they enjoy happiness. And that's exactly who our staff and volunteers are. Now, I would like now for just a very short time here to have everyone who's an ICPC volunteer or staff stand if you're not already standing. So if you would stand. Have we got all the teams in here at this point? We've got all the teams? Okay. So volunteers, please stand. All right, this is our volunteers, our staff, and no adjectives, whether you flew here or you live here. Let's get the hosts, volunteers, up, up, up. Let's see who made all of this happen. Okay, and I want you to keep standing if you would, all right? And now I'd like to have all of the coaches stand. The coaches join the volunteers, because invariably our coaches are volunteers who are adding value and raising the bar of excellence in your universities for your students and are connecting them in this digital age. Please stand. And I would like for us to all look at and smile at the closest student competing in the ICPC that you can find. So if you'll do that, give them that gift of love through your eyes and from your heart, because they deserve it. They made a commitment. They made a commitment to pursue excellence in all they do and to build tools that benefit their neighbors together. And it just doesn't get any better than that. So thank you very much. Okay, now you can sit down and we can eat, okay, in just a little bit. There's one other person that I would like to bring up here, and that's Jelani Nelson, ICPC Alumni Chairman. And he has a part-time job at the University of Berkeley. He's the department chairman. Okay, his real job is working in the ICPC, right? No, but Jelani, can you come up here, because you have something very special, and this is so typical of the ICPC. So Jelani has a very, very famous computer scientist who was a former chair at UC Berkeley. Isn't that correct? Huh? Oh, is the current? You're the current chair, the former chair. But this former chair is a very, very famous person who invented a lot of the fuzzy logic technique and holds a patent. Could you show this book here that's a patent? Okay, that is an honest-to-gosh patent for fuzzy logic that was granted to him. And how old was he when he got that patent?
91.
91, all right? And can you tell me where this very famous person came from? Right here, yep. Right here in Azerbaijan. And so we have a gift. We have a gift for the rector of ADA University to be placed in a very safe place, okay, in a museum of your choice here commemorating, if you would.
Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that, Bill. So not only so his name is Professor Lufti Zadeh. Do we have slides? I sent some slides. I don't know if, yeah, here we go.
Oh, good.
So, as Bill mentioned, my day job is I'm the department chair of electrical engineering and computer science at UC Berkeley, and this is a job that was held by Professor Zadeh about 60 years ago. And back then, it wasn't computer science, it was just electrical engineering, and he's the one who created the electrical engineering and computer science department at UC Berkeley.
Now, do you understand that the Berkeley department of electrical engineering and computer science was invented as a result of a mom in Baku.
So I had heard his name when I was in Berkeley, but I learned more about him as I was preparing to come here to Baku. Can I see the next slide? And I went to visit him. He's buried right here in Baku in the Alley of Honor. Less than 300 of the most illustrious Azerbaijani citizens are buried there right here in Baku. That's his grave and a statue to commemorate him. And in fact, I learned that ADA University has a scholarship named in his honor, and the president of Azerbaijan signed an order commemorating his the 100th year after his birth just 4 years ago. So he's a very important person from what I understand here in Baku. And the last slide, please, the next slide. So this is the gift that I want to give to ADA. Yes. I understand that he's a very special person to you, a close personal friend of the rector himself. If someone can please come up and receive this. He submitted this patent application in 2011 at the age of 91, which is very impressive to me. And it's titled Methods and Systems for Applications for Z Numbers, which is related to the fuzzy logic that he is famous for having invented.
And so we'd like to welcome Rector of ADA University and diplomat, Hafiz Pashayev, please. And there was one other small thing that we wanted to do because, you know, sometimes it takes some resources to keep resources safe, and it also takes some special resources to keep ICPC operating at peak. And so the ICPC Foundation is going to present a gift to your university in honor of what you've done here and the role that you played in creating the ICPC community here in Azerbaijan of $100,000.
Thank you, Bill. This is great honor, of course, to receive this book, this very valuable for us, for all of us, because of the name of Lutfizadeh. We are cherishing him, and actually in our university we have special scholarship on his behalf. So thank you for that gift, and will be very, we will put on best place in our university. Thank you very much.
Well, and thank you very much. And however you would like to use the funding the foundation has provided, you just tell us. And
thank you.
We'll do that.
Thank you. And I want to say that it was 7 months ago when Bill came to ADA University bringing idea to conduct this important ICPC contest in Baku on premises of our university. Of course, we could not present him premises like we did during these 4 days already. But I believe that all participants, all who came to Baku, even with grandkids, which is, I mean, family of Bill. It's beautiful family. I think I would put on screen their picture if they would be available.
Names.
Oh.
What's their names?
We have Prescott, we have Boyce, and Harris here with us. Okay. Okay, can we see them? Oh, right over there.
So, we are happy that all participants happy in Baku. Thank you for being with us, and thank you for participating, and thank you for conducting this event here in Baku, because we appreciate that future young generation, both in our university and other universities, will be happy to follow all steps of this, especially those who are going to win this contest. Of course, Bill is a very colorful man. His hat from first day attracted my attention, and I decided to give him my present. This is hat which people in Azerbaijan actually, please put on your, with your permission.
Yes, absolutely.
Come.
I think, frankly, that looks like it belongs on that head. What do you think? Do you think that that's where that hat was made to sit? I believe so.
And I can say the same thing about you. It looks like you're on bazaar in Baku.
Absolutely. And we'll be delighted to do that. Well, let's have some fun with this.
And at the conclusion, I want to present my book.
Oh.
My book, which I wrote in 2006 and translated just translated in English a couple of months ago. This is about my memoir from my years in Washington. I hope you will enjoy reading this.
I will definitely treasure that. Thank you.
Thank you again, and congratulations. We don't know names of winners, right?
Yes. No, we don't know.
When we will know?
Maybe in 1 hour, maybe.
I congratulate all winners, all participants, all organizers, and especially Bill. I congratulate you. Thank you for coming to Baku.
I'm done.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, now please put your hands together and welcome the Governor of the Central Bank of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Mr. Taleh Kazımov.
Unfortunately, due to my position, I cannot come on a stage in a fancy way. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, dear Ambassador Hafiz Pashaev, dear Professor Pocher, dear guests, friends, volunteers, finalists, for me it's a great pleasure to be here second time on the stage for this event, because I can now compare face expressions between first, opening, and closing. When I was entering here, and from the stage, I see a lot of happy face. I believe it's not because I am second time on the stage, also I wouldn't mind to, but I have, for my curiosity, you are happy because you'll soon have to leave Baku, or competition is over? everyone is eating, I guess. Guys, may I have your attention, please? Food will not run anyway. You are happy because you are leaving Baku soon, or competition is over? So you prefer to stay a couple of days more in Baku, not couple of days of competition. So Baku, I guess. Okay, Mr. Poucher, where are you? Professor? Baku ICPC competition. Baku is leading 1-0. So.
Okay, hold on here, if you don't mind. I've got a problem with my cell phone. I think if I press the button, it says slide to power off. Most important feature of a cell phone, right?
They got the feedback.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. Once again, with exceptional gratitude, I want to thank you, Professor. I want to thank His Excellency Ambassador, Hafiz Pashaev. I want to thank all the ICPC community, all the partners, sponsors, volunteers. I want to thank organizing team. Guys, you did incredible job. I want to thank especially, underline the names of Fuat Hajiev and Vusal Khalilov for their dedication. By the way, Fuat, you did incredible job with your cardio workout. You're running too many times on the stage. It's great. I lost the count how much you did that. I really would like to thank all the finalists, because I believe all of us, all together, we made these finals an unforgettable event and success. Hosting you and sharing our rich heritage of our country and lovely city, Baku, it's truly an honor. We, as a local team who were supporting this competition, were inspired with our president's vision to invest in innovation, in technology, in the talents. And particularly in the talents, because you are a driving force of future change. And I really hope that when you go back home, you will have memories about competition, of course, but you also will remember the spirit of our culture, the warmth of our hospitality, and of course, I believe, long-lasting friendship which you have built during these days. During these days, we had the privilege to witnessing your extraordinary journey, guys. Unfortunately, I couldn't participate due to my schedule, but team was sending the videos. I was nervously counting which team has more balance. Yes. And what I realized that the algorithms which you wrote, it's not just the lines of code. They really express your creativity, your persistence, and of course, very important, the hard teamwork. And as an opening speech, His Excellency Ambassador mentioned, you are all winners. Achieving the finals, you are among top talents globally. And it doesn't matter whether you solve one problem or you are at top on the scoreboard. You are stepping in a community, global community of leaders and talents who will drive the digital future in this planet. On behalf of Central Bank, on behalf of me personally, I would like to congratulate all of you. It doesn't matter, as I said previously, how many problems you solve, you are already winners. And I wish, first of all, to you, to your families, to your nations, health and prosperity, most importantly. And to all the finalists, I wish all the success in their new beginnings. I hope that my second message at the opening speech, you will remember this. Strive to make this world a better place to live. Thank you. Keep solving, keep innovating, and most importantly, be a great citizens in this world. Thank you very much, and good luck.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kazimov. And now, dear ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the chairman of the board of the Innovation and Digital Development Agency, Mr. Farid Osmanov.
Distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, dear participants, it's truly an honor to be here at closing ceremony of the 49th ICPC World Finals here in a very beautiful city in Baku. First of all, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all participants. Your talent, your determination, and your persistence have brought you to this stage. The champions will be announced soon, but I would like to emphasize each and every one of you is already a winner. By being here as a member of university teams, you are already recognized among the brightest minds in the world. That your dedication, your commitment, and your intellectual strengths you have demonstrated as a source of pride, not only for you, but also for your academia, for your university, but also for your country. At the same time, we also celebrate those who didn't make this stage, but they tested themselves as this way along. Because ICPC is not just a competition, it's not only result, but also as a journey. This competition has opened the new pathways, given the valuable knowledge and friendship and foundation for your future to the success. I know that every team strives to be the very best, to solve the most problems in order to raise the most balance above their desks. But beyond all of this, what matters most is collaboration, the friendship, and all the opportunities you live in this city, in Baku. The World Final held in Azerbaijan carries a special meaning for us also. It has been a true source of inspiration for young coders. They saw their university shine on this world stage, and they experienced such a remarkable event host their lovely hometown in Azerbaijan. In recent years, Azerbaijan has made a great progress in digital development by implementing e-services, digital systems, and infrastructure in the country. But ever these efforts was possible because of the human capital and human resources. Let's not forget, at the core of the technology and innovation stands human talent. Competitions like the ICPC bring together some of the brightest minds from across the globe. And I want to address all participants once again. Regardless of today's outcome, each of you represents the digital future of the world. You are equipped with a cutting-edge knowledge and expertise and passion to make a change in digital ecosystem. Of course, I would like to express my sincere gratitude, first of all, for the ICPC Foundation and Executive Director, Mr. Bill Poucher, and entire the ICPC team for these tireless efforts. I also extend my appreciation to High Excellency Mr. Hafiz Bashayev, ADA University, and Mr. Taleh Kazimov Central Bank, and all the Central Bank's team, all the coach and judges, and of course, special thanks goes to coach and tutors, which motivated and supported and guided all the teams within this journey. To all of you, thank you again. Thank you sincerely. And to all the participants, congratulations once again. Thank you very much.
Great. Hey, we want to get a picture here, though. We got to get a picture with that. Okay, I've got mine here. All right. Let's go. They're just making one more hat. Oh, one more hat.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rosmanov. And now, dear ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a break to enjoy our main course. And while we eat, let's enjoy a video provided by ICPC Live of the teams in action on the contest floor.
just olin eriti tihti selle asjade kohta, kui ma tehtsin, et seda tuleb õnneks
since NAC's inception and serving as systems manager of the ICPC World Finals Systems Operations Team. He is a CLI Fellow and recipient of the de Blasi Award. He's ICPC Deputy Director of Technology. His mission-critical service has made a difference in the lives of nearly 2 generations of ICPC student alumni. Sam embodies the ideals of the ICPC. Sam, come on up here.
I'm glad I can't see many of you, but in life, one of the greatest achievements is being recognized by your peers. I'm incredibly honored to accept the Mark Measures Distinguished Service Award. When I first walked into John's office over 31 years ago to get started on PC Squared, I never imagined the journey it would take me on, nor the remarkable people I meet along the way. What started as a hobby quickly became a lifelong passion and a second family. To my ICPC extended family, thank you. It has been one of the greatest privileges of my life to work alongside such dedicated, brilliant, and inspiring individuals. I've learned so much from you and shared countless memories that I will carry with me always. To my own family, especially my wife, Tara, thank you for your unwavering support, patience through the many late nights, weekends away, and travel across continents. Your love and understanding has meant the world to me, and this recognition is as much yours as it is mine. Thank you for this tremendous honor.
We're going to go to the center of the stage, right? Okay, and
so next, I would like to invite Sam's family to the stage. Would your family please come up?
Yep. Okay.
And
yeah. Okay, Melinda. Okay, bringing them up.
yeah.
All right.
I don't see Melinda. And I'd like you to stay on stage right now because we have a special video we would like to show right now.
Hi, honey. I'm so happy and so proud of you. Your dedication, talent, and endless hard work is an inspiration for me and everyone else around you. This award is well-deserved, but I know your true joy is in working with the ICPC family from around the world to pull off the seemingly impossible but always impressive success of each programming contest. I love you so much. I hope you enjoy your evening tonight, celebrate with your friends and our family who flew there to be with you. Have the best time. I'll see you soon.
And Sam and family, if you would stay on the stage. Sam, stay on the stage. And now I would like to invite the systems and the operations teams to the stage, and I believe Nika is escorting them up. By the way, these guys run the place. If you haven't noticed, they're everywhere. And they're good at it. Let's give these guys a big hand. They run the place, and they work amazingly hard. Woo! If you're not clapping, you're not one of us. Clap, guys.
Not you, I mean Frederick.
Here to present the 2025 ICPC Challenge powered by Huawei Awards, please welcome ICPC Problem Archive Director and ICPC Standards Committee Chair, Frederick Niemla.
So how about that? Thank you, Sam, for everything you do. Yes, yesterday we had the ICPC Challenge powered by Huawei, and we saw most of the winners, but we didn't award the champions. So that's what we're gonna do here in a minute or three. So please welcome to the stage.
Please welcome to the stage Director of Consumer BG Technology Planning Department Huawei, Cho Yan, and ICPC Director of Development Veronika Soboleva.
Okay, good evening, all the ICPC family members. It's been exciting week. The 49th ICPC World Final competition. And now the winners have emerged. On behalf of everyone at Huawei, congratulations to winners and all the teams who competed. As a previous students who has participated in events like this, I fully understand the magic of confronting challenges and solving problems. And we keep doing it in our company. ICPC competition does more than test technical skills. It connects brightest talents with real-world challenges and accelerates digital transformation. It deeply inspires and cultivates the next young generations. With the same talents vision with ICPC, Huawei will continue to support this meaningful contest and community. Open more research platform and the challenges from new device technologies, AI, software, and cloud. Welcome young innovators to our global campuses and R&D centers for internships and research. Providing these opportunities is essential to helping bright minds shape the intelligent digital era of the future. We said at the start of the week that we hope some of you would go on to create the breakthroughs of tomorrow. After seeing what you accomplished here, I'm certain of it. Thank you to the ICPC Foundation and the community, and our gracious host Azerbaijan Baku and ADA University, the volunteers, and of course the coaches, all participants, and everyone at ICPC for an incredible event. And to all of you, the world shines because of you. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you so much. So, with no further ado, let's congratulate the winners of the coaches part of the competition. From 6th place to 1st, we have Zhangsu Park, Jae-Kun Koo, Nikita Golikov, Temirlan Satilkanov, Mohana Nahal, and Songhan Yanga. So please, a huge round of applause to all of the coaches winning. And if the winner, Songhan Yanga, the coach champion, could come up to the stage, please, for the award. Once again, great job from Songhan Yanga winning the Coaches Award. And we did go through all the 12 winners for the team competition, but we're going to list them again, and the champions will come up to get their prize. So the winners from 12th to 1st place were Universidad Nacional de Ingeniería FC, International Institute of Information Technology, Hyderabad. In 10th place, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. In 9th place, ETH Zurich. In 8th place, Beijing Jiao Tong University. In 7th place, Tsinghua University. In 6th place, KAIST. In 5th place, University of California, Berkeley. In 4th place, National University of Singapore. In 3rd place, Karlsruhe Institute of Technology. In second place, Binus University. And the ICPC Challenge, powered by Huawei, champions, the University of Tokyo. Please come up on the stage to receive your laptops. There they are. Please, a huge round of applause to the winning team. Oh, it is apparently also the birthday of one of the team members. That's pretty good timing. Almost a little bit unfair. Congratulations once again to the University of Tokyo. And happy birthday.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, please give us a big round of applause and welcome on stage Mirvari Dance Ensemble. Dear ladies and gentlemen, we will now take another short break to enjoy our next course. As we get ready to crown the 2025 ICPC World Finals Baku champions, let's also take a moment to honor the past teams who represent the ICPC Hall of Champions.
Not the screen. It's not ours. It's whether Nikki.
Yep.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage Bill Poucher and Steve Bourne.
I can't ping you. Should we try the other cable?
Wow. Okay, we're going to show apparently. Keep the music going, please.
Okay.
Music. Music. Come on. They're coming. They're coming.
Okay, do you want me to? Oh, there's Link. Okay. Okay, we got Link. So I'm just gonna shut my laptop down now, and I'll finish the setup later.
All right, all right. Now, I wanna first of all find out how observant you are, okay? What is on the screen over there to the right that was not on the screen for about 10 or 15 minutes? Okay, anybody know? No, not me, not me. Let's go back to the screen that has our sponsors. Screen that has our sponsors. There it is, okay. Thank you, Google DeepMind. For some reason, we slipped up there for a few seconds, and what I'm doing right now is to give you a special extra thanks that I'm hoping is worth approximately 15 minutes of it not being there. But at any rate, thank you very much. All right, shoot. What's this? Oh, heavens together, Betsy, it's time for the first Solution Award, okay, the First Solution Award. Now, for the First Solution Award, I'd like to invite Andre Ivanov from JetBrains. Andre, come on up here. We're going to make a presentation. And I'd like to invite Sheng Xiao from OpenAI, because these awards are given courtesy of JetBrains and OpenAI. Come on up. And if you would, let's get ICPC Director of Judging Joe Perry. Joe Perry up here. Sheng Xiao, good. Joe Perry. And let's have ICPC World Finals Chief Judge John Bonomo. And ICPC Foundation Chief Operating Officer Melinda Gage. That'll be the group. Come on up. All right. All right, Melinda. Now we're going to recognize the First Solution Award. The First Solution Award goes to the team who solves the first problem. Okay, first. Okay, and but before I do that, let me talk just a minute about UPE. Upsilon Pi Epsilon Honor Society recognizes the top 10% of computer science students in computing programs across the world. And UPE started at Texas A&M University in 1970. Is Texas A&M in here? Are you Aggies? We got to have some Aggies. And there they are, back over yonder. Okay. And they did something that was sort of fun. They invited students from universities throughout Texas to come and compete in a programming contest. Now, 4 times as many showed up as there were key punch machines, and so they divided them up into teams of 4, 1 per key punch machine, ran the contest, and that is the 1970 founding contest of the ICPC. So, of course, it was regional. It was not the first finals. The first finals came later, and of course, we're the 49th of the finals. So that was a very special, special moment, and ICPC and UPE have been together since 1970, unbroken. And so this first award is the UPE First Solution Award. And so now I'd like to thank again our sponsors, JetBrains and OpenAI. And if you don't mind, Andre, lead off. If you're welcome to speak.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations with an excellent contest. It was the most fierce contest I've seen for many years. And that's it, I wouldn't take your time.
And now, from OpenAI, we have Sheng Xiao, if you would come on up and speak.
Hi everyone, my name is Zen. I actually used to be participating in at the ICPC competition back in the days, like 24 years ago. I'm very excited to come back to this competition and to meet with all the young talents here. And thanks everyone for making this event to happen. Thank you.
Well, thank you. So Joe, the lectern is yours.
The First Solution Award goes to Beijing Jiaotong University. They solved problem L, walking on sunshine. Come on up to the stage. Beijing Jiaotong, come up here.
Let's see, which one is
Beijing Jiaotong University. Are you here?
Beijing Jiaotong University, please come forward to receive your First Solution Award. Oh, there you are. Okay. Do we have any chairs? No, stairs. Well, whatever.
It's a ramp, Bill.
Oh, ramp. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'd like to announce the other first to solve, the teams that solved the first problems before the 4 hours, in the first 4 hours. I'd like to go a little off script just for a second, and I'd like to thank the group who, without their work, there'd be no problems to solve. I'd like to thank our judges who put in countless hours, not just this week, but for months before the contest, and their inventiveness, dedication, and just smarts make the contest what it is and make Joe and I look so good. So can we give a round of applause for the judges, please? Okay, thanks. Okay, these remaining problems, just you don't come up on stage. If you could just stand up and receive applause. So the next first to solve was problem D, buggy rover in 14 minutes, Peking University.
And the third problem that was solved was problem F, herding cats, University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, time 17 minutes.
Next was slot machine at 23 minutes, Karlsruhe Institute of Technology.
And after that, the next problem was solved at the 35-minute mark, and that's stacking cups, University of Chicago.
Okay, we had to wait a bit, but then problem B, blackboard games, was solved at the 53rd minute by St. Petersburg State University.
And after that, the next problem to be solved was problem K, treasure map by Harvard University at the 69-minute mark.
Two minutes later, at the 71st minute, score values was solved by Tsinghua University.
And just 2 minutes after that, at the 73-minute mark, a skewed reasoning was solved by Sharif University of Technology.
Finally, the last first to solve before the scoreboard was frozen was problem E, delivery service, at the 113th minute by MIT. Congratulations to all the teams.
Dear guests, please welcome to the stage ICPC Technical Director, Mr. John Clevenger.
Yep. Okay. All right. We have finally got to the moment that a lot of us have been waiting for. That is the reveal of the contest results. Most of you have seen this before, but in case you haven't seen it, we use a tool called the ICPC Resolver. We take all of the runs that were submitted in the last hour, and we go through them to see who ends up being the 49th ICPC World Finals Baku champion. So to start with, this is what the scoreboard looked like at the point at which it was frozen, with 1 hour to go in the contest. I'm sure most of you are aware, runs that are green were successfully, were accepted by the judges, and all of the runs which were submitted during the last hour are indicated in blue. And that's what we're going to resolve. So now we're going to go to all the way down to the bottom. This is the scoreboard as it appeared at the freeze point with 1 hour to go. So, we're now going to start at the bottom of the scoreboard, and we're going to take a whole bunch of those runs, and we're going to throw them at the judges. We're going to put them into the judging queue. And out of there, we're going to resolve a series of award winners. So, to start with, we'll put people into the judges' queue and find out who qualifies for honorable mention in the World Finals. So here we go. Cardan University submitted a run. They submitted, and it was a no. They submitted another one. It was a no. University of Jordan submitted. They got a yes. Jordan submitted another one, and that one was a no. Jordan submitted another one. That one was a yes. Campus Bonatera got a no. Jordan gets a no, but DeCampinas gets a yes. Karachi, they got a no. The judges accepted that one from Baku Higher Oil School. Another one from Estadual de Campinas. Federal was rejected by the judges, but Baku Higher Oil got a yes. AAST gets a yes. Ain Shams University also gets a yes. The National Institute of Technology gets a yes from the judges. Mayor de San Simon gets a no, but they submit another one, and it's a yes. Cairo University gets rejected by the judges twice. Technological Costa Rica gets a yes. Applique de Technology gets a no, but they submit another one, and it gets yes. Shal Jalal gets accepted by the judges. IIT Kharagpur gets a yes. Universidad Chile gets a no from the judges. Universidad Chile submits again, and they get a yes. Nizhny Novgorod, that was rejected by the judges. They submit again, and that time it's a yes. AAST submits again, they get a no. Carnegie Mellon in Qatar gets a no, but that second one is a yes. Federal University gets a no, but their second one is a yes. Syrian Virtual gets a yes from the judges. Nacional de Colombia Bogota gets a yes. ADA University, our hosts, get a no, but then they get a yes and they move up. Universidad de Sao Paulo gets a yes. Southern University gets a yes from the judges. Damascus gets a no. Purdue University submits and they get a no. Mayor de San Simon is rejected by the judges. Melbourne gets a rejection from the judges. They submit again, and that time it's a yes. Annapolis University gets a no from the judges. Nacional de Rosario is also rejected. They submit again, and it gets a yes. Universidad de La Plata submits, and they get a no, and they get another no, and they get another no, and they get another no. University Utrecht gets a no, but the second one also gets a no. The third one gets a yes. Nanjing University, they also get accepted by the judges. Petrozavodsk gets a yes from the judges. BYU gets accepted. Asyut University, that's a rejection. Ural Federal gets a yes. Indian IIT gets a no. De Sao Paulo gets a no, but they submit again. That one's also a no. Instituto Militar de Ingeniería gets a whole bunch of submissions, but they're all rejected. FC gets a no. University of Tehran gets a yes from the judges, as does Sarlang University. Southern University gets a yes. IIT Delhi gets rejected by the judge. Tunisia also gets rejected. Duke gets rejected by the judges. University of Paphos gets a yes from the judges. The University of Tartu also. And Tokiyama College gets a yes. And National Yang Min Chao Tung University gets a yes. École Polytechnique, that one's rejected by the judges. They submit again. That one's also rejected. They submit a third time, and it gets a yes. De Buenos Aires FCN gets a yes. Nanjing University is rejected, but their second one is accepted. MIPT gets a no from the judges, and so does the University of Melbourne. And where that leaves us is, at the end of processing those runs in the judges' queue, what we have is the following teams who have earned honorable mention in the World Finals. Congratulations to all of our honorable mention teams. In those honorable mentions, we had a number of we had at least one team that earned an award. The Arab Academy for Science, Technology, and Maritime Transport from Cairo is the Africa and Arab Region Champion. So congratulations to them. We will call all the awardee teams up shortly. So now we move on and we're going to resolve the next category, which is honors. We're going to look for those teams who have earned honors. And so we start at the bottom with the University of Melbourne. They're finished. Petrozavodsk State University is finished. Nacional de Rosario is done. Nanjing University gets a yes and they move up. Utrecht has a pending run, but it's a no. Brigham Young has a pending run, and they get a yes. They move up. Ural Federal University has a pending run, but it's a no. University of Tehran also gets rejected by the judges. Southern University, again, the judges say no. Saarland University is done. National Institute from Tokiyama College is also finished. Neapolis University, Paphos is done. The University of Belgrade gets a no from the judges. Rutgers University gets a yes, and they move up. International IT University also gets a yes from the judges, and they move up. École Polytechnique is done. The Universidad de Buenos Aires, FCEN, is finished. University of Tartu has a pending run, but it's a no. Chennai Mathematical Institute gets a yes from the judges. Astana IT University gets a no on their first run, but their second submission was a yes. They move up. National Yangming Chiao Tung University is finished. Belarusian State University, the judges accept that one. IIT Hyderabad is done. St. Petersburg ITMO gets a yes from the judges, and they move up. The University de Pisa gets a yes from the judges. Moscow Aviation Institute has a yeah, and the judges accept one from them. Also, IIT Indore is done. Korea University gets a yes, and they still have two more pending runs. Central South University gets a yes. They also have another pending submission. Nanjing University of Aeronautics and Astronautics is finished. Beijing University of Post and Telecommunications is done. The University of Texas at Dallas gets a no from the judges. University of Central Florida gets a yes. They move up. The Union University gets a no on their first submission, but their second one is accepted. So they move up. National Economics University gets a no from the judges. They're finished. University of Cambridge has two runs. The first one's a no, but the second one's a yes, and they move up. Bundes University gets a yes, and they still have another pending submission. The University of Toronto has a submission, but it's a no. The University of British Columbia has two. The first one's a no, but the second one's a yes, and they move up. The University of Hong Kong has a pending run, and the judges accept that one also. The University of California, Berkeley has two. The first one is a yes. They have another one. Georgia Tech has three pending problems. The first one's a no. The second one's a no, but the third one is a yes, and they move up. The University of Chicago, they get a no, and but the second one is accepted by the judges. Universidad Federal de Minas Gerais gets, well, they have no more pending runs, but an important note, we stop here because they are the Latin American region champions. All right, going back, continuing to resolve the honors category. Next up, we have Shanghai Jiao Tong University. They have a pending submission, and it's a yes, and they have another one yet. Pohang University of Science and Technology has two, and the first one's a yes, they move up. The University of California, Los Angeles has two pending runs. The first one's a no, the second one's a no, they're finished. Rockla has two. The first one is accepted by the judges, and they move up. National University of Singapore has three, and the first one's a yes, so they advance. Nanjing University is finished. Brigham Young University has no more pending runs. Belarusian State also has no more. International IT is finished. Chennai Mathematical Institute is done. Rutgers University has has no more pending runs. Moscow State has 2. The first one's a yes, and they have another submission to go. Università de Pisa gets a yes, and they move up. The University of Warsaw has a pending submission, but it's a no. They're finished. Korea University has the 2. The first one's a no, but the second one's a yes, and they move up. Astana IT University has no more pending runs. ETH Zurich has 2. The first one's a no, but the judges accept the second one, and they move up. St. Petersburg ETMO, they have no more runs. They're done. Union University is finished. École Polytechnique de Lausanne is finished. Moscow Aviation Institute is done. Central South University gets a yes on their final submission. University of Central Florida has no more submissions. They're done. Binus University gets a yes, and they move up. The University of Science, VNU HCM, gets a no on their first submission, a no on their second one, but the third one is a yes. The judges accept that, and they move up. Texas A&M has a submission, and it's a no. They are done. University of Cambridge has no more submissions. Georgia Tech is finished. De La Salle University has no more. They're done. University of Chicago has well, we stop here because they were the first to solve problem J. All right, going back, we're still resolving the honors category. Next we have the University of New South Wales from Sydney. The first submission is a no. The second one is also a no, so they're finished. We're back to Cal Berkeley. They get a yes, and they move up in the standings. The University of Hong Kong has no more runs. They're finished. University of British Columbia is done. Hasso-Plattner Institute gets a yes from the judges, and they move up. We have Sharif University with 3 different problems submitted. The first one's a no, but the second one's a yes, and they move up. Arizona State University also gets an accepted from the judges. Shanghai University has 2 different ones, and the first one is accepted by the judges. Beihang University gets a no on their first problem submission, but they get a yes on their second one, and they get to move up. University of Wrocław has 1, and the judges reject that. Jagiellonian University in Krakow has 2, and the first one's rejected, and the judges say no on the second one. They're finished. Shanghai Jiao Tong University gets a yes, and they move up. Pohang University has a submission, but it's a no, the judges say. University of Novi Sad has they get a yes, and they move up, and they have 2 more. National University of Singapore has 2. The first one's a no, but the second one is a yes, and they move up. Delft University of Technology has a submission, but it's rejected by the judges. KAIST has 3 submissions, and the first one's accepted. Zhongshan Sun Yat-sen University has 2, and the first one's accepted. University of Illinois moves up with an accepted run from the judges. And what that means is we have now determined that we know who are the teams which have earned honors in the World Finals. And those teams are all right, all the teams that have earned honors. Oh, and then there are still some left, so we'll go back to the scoreboard and we'll see what happens. Now what we're looking for is all the teams that have earned high honors in the World Finals. So we start with Università di Pisa, and they have no pending runs, so they're done. Moscow State has one, but their judges say no on that one. Korea University has no more submissions. Zurich has no more submissions. Binus has no more submissions. Central South University is done. Berkeley has no more submissions, so they're finished. University of Science, VNU HCM is finished. Beihang University has no more runs. Shanghai Jiaotong is finished. Hasso Platinum has a submission, but the judges say no on that one. Arizona State gets a submission that's a yes, and so they move up. Sharif University of Technology also gets a yes from the judges. Shanghai University has one run, but the judges say no on that one. Institute of Science in Tokyo has two. The first one's a no, and the second one's unfortunately a no. National Taiwan University gets a yes from the judges, and they advance. Harbin Institute of Technology has no more. They're finished. University of Maryland has two. The first one's a no, but the second one's a yes, and they get to move up. National University of Singapore has no more pending runs, but we acknowledge that they were the first to solve problem G, which was, as you know, one of the hardest problems in the contest. Going back to the high honors category, now we have University Novi Sad. They have two submissions. The first one's a no. The judges say yes on the second one, so they move up. Karlsruhe Institute of Technology has two. The first one's a no, but the second one's accepted by the judges. Kyoto University has one, and it's a no. They're finished. Zhejiang University has one. It's also rejected by the judges. University of Science and Technology in China gets a yes from the judges. University of Zagreb also gets a yes from the judges. Back down to KAIST. They have two. The first one's a no. The second one's also a no, so they're finished. Seoul National University, they get a yes from the judges and they move up. Zhongshan Sun Yat-sen University gets a no from the judges. Illinois Urbana-Champaign has one and it's a no, but they were the first team to solve problem F. All right, so continuing, we're now in the top 20. Looking at the top 20 teams in the World Finals. So starting with Carnegie Mellon, they have a pending run, but no, it's a no, unfortunately. HSE University also gets a no. And then Arizona State University gets, and this completes all of the teams who have earned high honors. So please recognize the following teams as having earned high honors in the World Finals. Yes, I'm going to do that. Yep. Okay, and so now what that means, as you've noticed, we've had a number of people recognized for awards. So would all of these teams please join us up in the award staging area? The seats up in front. So Arab Academy for Science, Technology, and Maritime Transport, Cairo. National University of Singapore, the University of Chicago, Universidad Federal de Minas Gerais, and the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. Please join us up here come have a seat in the award staging area. Come on up, guys, you've earned your award. So have a seat. They can bring what? Their coats? Oh, yes, and you may bring your coach up too. The team coach should come up and join us in the award staging area. Okay, do we have all these teams up here? Not yet. Not yet. All right.
Please welcome back to the stage from ICPC, Bill Poucher, Steve Bourne, Melinda Gage, and Veronika Soboleva. From JetBrains, Ksenia Schnevis. From OpenAI, Zheng Shao. And would the 8 regional contest directors join us in the ASA? We invite you to accompany your division champion to stage.
Yeah. All right. We also do we get everybody up here? Okay. In addition to all of these teams that have already been recognized as receiving an award, we go back because we still have another category, and that category is highest honors. There are additional teams that have earned highest honors. In fact, every team that hasn't been resolved yet has earned highest honors. And so now what we're going to do is identify the teams that have earned highest honors by resolving the remaining highest honors pre-medal teams. And so this starts with Arizona State University has earned highest honors. Please come up with your coach and join us in the award staging area. In addition, we have Sharif University of Technology has also earned highest honors, and they are the Asia West champions, and they were the first to solve problem A. Please come up and join us in the award staging area with your coach. And we have additional teams having earned highest honors. National Taiwan University has earned highest honors. Please come up, join us in the award staging area with your coach. And continuing with highest honors, we have the University of Maryland has earned highest honors. Please come up, join us in the awards area with your coach. Don't bother me. And let's see, okay. And finally, we have Karlsruhe Institute of Technology has earned highest honors and also solved problem I. Please join us up here with your coach. And now we have all of the awards that have been announced so far, and so all of the super region directors for the champions that are up here, please join us in the award staging area. If your region champion has already been seated in the area, super region director, please join us up here. All the super region directors for the awardees that have been seated in the award area. please join us up here. All right, we should have all of those teams up here. And so now we will present the awards. And for the first award, could we have the team from University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign to come up and go down to your right, come up on stage to receive your First to Solve Problem F award. Congratulations to the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign. Our next awardees are the team from the University of Chicago, First to Solve Problem J. Please join us up here on stage to receive your award. Congratulations to the University of Chicago team. Our next awardee is the National University of Singapore. They were the first to solve Problem G, one of the hardest problems in the contest. Come up to the stage to get your award. Congratulations to the team from the National University of Singapore. Our next awardee is the Arab Academy for Science, Technology, and Maritime Transport from Cairo. They are the Africa and Arab region champions. Come on up here and bring your coach. Coach. There he is. All right. How about a round of applause for the AASTMT Cairo team? Congratulations. Our next awardee is the Universidad Federal de Minas Gerais. They are the Latin America region champions. Please come up with your coach, and the super region director should come up to present the award. Congratulations to the Latin America champions. Now we have additional awards to present. The next award is for Arizona State University, having earned highest honors. Congratulations to the Arizona State team. Next award is for Sharif University of Technology, the Asia West Region champions. They earned highest honors, and they were the first to solve problem A. Please join us on stage with your coach and with the Super Region Director. Congratulations to Sharif University of Technology, the Asia West champions. Continuing, we have National Taiwan University, who has earned highest honors. Please join us on stage with your coach. Congratulations, National Taiwan University. Our next awardee is the University of Maryland, who also earned highest honors. Please join us on stage with your coach. Congratulations to the University of Maryland, earning highest honors. And our next presentation is for Karlsruhe Institute of Technology, earning highest honors and also the first to solve problem I. Please join us on stage with your coach. Congratulations to Karlsruhe Institute of Technology. Well, those of you who can see in the front here, we essentially have an empty awards staging area, and that's because we have just 12 teams left. All of the remaining teams have earned highest honors and some kind of medal. So at this time, if your team is still, I want to say showing on the scoreboard, but their scoreboard doesn't go up to the ceiling. If your team is still in the running, please come up here and join us in the award staging area. All the remaining teams and your coach, please join us. And with the Super Region directors whose awards have not already been given, please come up here. So those teams are, in no particular order, Seoul National University, University of Novi Sad, Beijing Jiaotong University, University of Science and Technology of China, Saratov State University, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Harvard University, University of Zagreb, Peking University, St. Petersburg State University, the University of Tokyo. And I think I covered everyone. Please join us up here.
Please welcome to the stage Fuad Hajiv, Joe Perry, John Bonomo and Matvey Kazakov, Andrei Ivanov from JetBrains, John Shao from OpenAI, Cho Shifang from Huawei, Vahab Mirokni from Google Fellow VP Google Research, and from ADA University, Ambassador His Excellency Hafiz Pashaev.
All right. So now, all the medalists are here. Well, it's time to find out which medal they have earned. So, we have 12 teams still left in the running, and we begin by looking at Saratov State University. They have one problem with submissions pending. So let's see what the judges said about that. The judges said no, they say, and so that means that Saratov State University is our first bronze medalist. Yeah. Congratulations, Saratov State University. Right, now we go on to find our next bronze medalist.
Right, so we can they can leave the city. Right. Okay. All right.
All right, moving on, we're looking for our next bronze medalist, and anybody that can read a scoreboard can see that we already know that because they have no more pending problems, that means that the University of Novi Sad is our next bronze medalist. Please join us on stage. Congratulations to University of Novi Sad, our bronze medalist. Now we go back and we're looking now for our third bronze medalist. Now it becomes a little bit interesting because we have a team here that has submissions for two different problems. So let's see what the judges said about these. First of all, they have a submission on problem C. The judges say, no, they rejected that one. But they still have another submission. They have a submission on problem E. So let's see what the judges felt about that one. Oh, and they got it. They move up. Woo! All right, they move all the way up into first place. Cool. All right. So we go back down and we're still looking for our third bronze medalist, and it looks like we have them. That would be Seoul National University is our next bronze medalist. Please join us on stage. I guess there's nobody here. Oh, here they come. Great. All right. One more bronze medalist to go, and again, everybody here can read a scoreboard, and that means that our next bronze medalist is the University of Science and Technology of China, solving 9 problems. Please join us on stage. Congratulations to all our bronze medalists. And it was just pointed out to me that it's worth noting that the coach of the Seoul University, of the Seoul National University, is from Azerbaijan. All right, we are ready to award silver medals. And looking at the scoreboard, we can already see that our first silver medalist, oh no, wait. No, I beg your pardon. I skipped. We don't know what's happening yet because we are ready to resolve the silver medalist. Currently in 8th place, we have Massachusetts Institute of Technology. They have a pending run that was submitted to the judges. So let's see what the judges had to say about this. No, the judges said no on that one. But that means that the Massachusetts Institute of Technology is our first silver medalist. They were also the first to solve problem E. Join us up on stage. Hi. Congratulations to MIT, our first silver medalist. Moving back, looking at the scoreboard, next on the scoreboard is the University of Zagreb. They have no more pending runs, and so what that means is they are our next silver medalist, and they are also the Europe region champions. Please come up on the stage with your coach and the super region director for the Europe region. Once we Congratulations to the University of Zagreb, silver medalists. Next on the scoreboard, we have Harvard University, and they have no more pending runs. And so what that means is they are our next silver medalist. They are also the North America champions in First to Solve Problem K. Please join us on stage with your coach and the North America Super Region Director. Congratulations, Harvard University silver medalists. So we go back to the scoreboard and see what we've got. We have one team remaining here, and that means that the next silver medalist is Peking University. They were also the first to solve problem D. Please join us on stage with your coach. Congratulations to all of our silver medalists. And now we're going to try and get them all together. There's a whole bunch of them, and we will get a photograph of all of the 2025 silver medalists.
Stop these lights, they're right in my eyes.
Yeah. Congratulations to all the silver medalists. And then there were 4 gold medalists. The 4 teams remaining, we know, are gold medalists. They also, like all of the medalists, have earned highest honors. But at this time, what we're going to do is present them with their gold medals. So would the gold medal teams all join us up on stage to receive your gold medals? Beijing Jiaotong University, St. Petersburg State University, the University of Tokyo, and Tsinghua University. Please join us on stage with your coach. This? Congratulations to all of our gold medalists. But there still remains a question. Who is the world champion? You can see that what we have is 4 teams left, and there are 3 of them with pending submissions, including multiple ones. So, let's see what happens. First of all, St. Petersburg State University has pending submissions on 2 different problems. Let's see what the judges say about the first one. If they get this, they're going to jump up into first place. And they do! They jump up into first place! Woo! But of course, there are still people nipping at their heels. Tsinghua University also has a pending submission. Let's see what happens here. The judges looked at this and they said, no, that was rejected, and that means that Tsinghua University is 4th place gold medalist, the first to solve problem H. Congratulations, Tsinghua University. Now we're back to the top 3, 2 of which still have pending submissions. So let's see what happens. The University of Tokyo has a pending submission on problem B. The judges look closely at this. If they get this, they'll jump up into first place. And the judges say, yes, they move up into first place. Woo! But we still have other people. Right now, what we've got in 3rd place is Beijing Jiaotong University, and that means they are the 3rd place finishers with a gold medal, and they are the Asia East champions. So, do we have the Asia East regional director up here? Congratulations, Beijing Jiaotong University. And then there were 2. We've got St. Petersburg State University currently in 2nd place. They have a pending submission on problem G. They submitted that to the judges. If they solve this, they're going to jump into first place. Let's see what the judges said. Yes, they do! So that means Our second place gold medalist is the University of Tokyo, and they are the Asia Pacific champions. Oh. Congratulations to the University of Tokyo, and then congratulations to St. Petersburg State University, the 2025 ICPC World Finals champion, gold medalist, Northern Eurasia champions. What? Congratulations to St. Petersburg State University. Just some last-minute announcements. If you left something behind at the convention center where the contest was held, and it was in our ICPC office, lost and found, please come to the awards table at the side of the stage to my right up here to see if we've got your items. Also, can teams 38, 60, and 69 also please come to the award tables and World Finals. Contestants, just outside in the foyer, dessert will be available, and there is a Albert Blanc table with swag, stuff for you to take home. Please drop by. And now I'm going to turn it over one more time to World Finals Director Fuad Hajiev to say goodbye. Fuad.
So, dear participants, dear guests, usually we say that our event is closed, but I want to say that our event is not closed in our hearts. We continue to be with us, to be with you, and say thank you and good luck, everyone. Thank you. ICPC staff to the stage. All ICPC staff to the stage for a staff photo.
you.